Good morning students. Welcome to the English class. This is Harvinder Kaur. Students, in the last class I have started conjunctions. Then I told you that conjunctions are the words that joins together the words, sentences or the group of words. Then I told you the classification of conjunctions also, that they can be further divided into three categories: coordinating conjunctions, subordinating conjunctions and correlative conjunctions. Then in the previous class we have discussed on coordinating conjunctions and I gave you the acronym of fanboys also. Now today I am going to explain the subordinating conjunctions. Now these are, I have divided into various categories. They are divided as subordinating conjunctions of time, reason, purpose, condition, comparison and manner. Now I am going to explain here which conjunctions fall in this category. First of all, we will see that which conjunctions we can use in time, that is before, after, till, when and while. Then we have the conjunctions of reason. There are three conjunctions: because, as and since. And in the third, then we have purpose. In the purpose we have one conjunction, that is so that. Then condition, if, unless. Next we have comparison, as we do in the comparative degree, than. Then we have manner. In manner, as. Apart from this, there are many other subordinating conjunctions also, but we'll discuss first only these. Now I am going to give you examples of each of them. First we'll discuss about conjunctions of time. Subordinating conjunctions of time. I was reading a book. I was reading a book when he came. Next example, he had gone before you came. Before you came. Now in these two sentences we have used when and before. I told you in the examples given above that these conjunctions fall into the category of time. Now we'll see the conjunction of reason or cause. Second conjunction, that is reason or cause. We have here because, as, since. Now look into the examples. First we have that she got good marks . She got good marks because she worked hard. Because she worked hard. Now this is giving us a reason that why has she got good marks, because she worked very hard. Look into the next example. He failed as he was careless. He failed as he was careless. Now come to the next for subordinating conjunction. See the third one, that is purpose. In the purpose, we use the conjunction so that. Now look into the example. We eat so that we may live. So that we may live. It is giving us a purpose of eating food, that we eat food so that we may live. Next example, he goes into the room. He goes into the room so that he may write a letter. So here it is showing the purpose of his going into the room, so that he may write a letter. So that is a conjunction which tells us about the purpose. See the next one, the fourth conjunction, that tells us about the condition, that if you are doing this, condition, we have if and unless. These two subordinating conjunctions fall into the category of condition. See the examples. You will pass if you work hard. So condition is given that only if you are going to work hard, you will pass. See the next example. I will not come. I will not come unless I am invited. Unless I am invited. Again in this sentence, one condition is given, that I will not come, I am invited. This is the condition, unless I am invited. So these two conjunctions are giving us the condition. Now next subordinating conjunction, we have comparison. And in the comparison, we know that in adjectives also we have read that than is used when we compare one thing to another. Than. Now see the examples. Rama is taller than her sister. So we have made a comparison that Rama is taller than her sister. So than is always used to compare two things or two persons. We speak faster than we write. One more example, we speak faster than we write. So again a comparison is being made here. Got it? Okay. Come to the next one. Comparison between two ideas. To draw a comparison between two ideas, which conjunctions we use? Although and though. Although and and though. These two conjunctions are used to draw a comparison between two ideas. See the examples. Although he worked hard, he failed. So comparison is given between two ideas, that he worked hard, then also he failed. See the next example with though. Though he is poor, yet he is happy. So again a comparison is being made between two ideas, that he is poor but he is happy. So here we have used though and yet. So this was one more subordinating conjunctions. One more subordinating conjunction I am going to explain here, that is used for place. That is used for place. We will use here where and wherever. Here we can write when and. You may keep your books. You may keep your books wherever you want. Wherever you want. So this is the subordinating conjunction of wherever, place. So you may keep your books wherever you want. So now students, some conjunctions, subordinating conjunctions I have explained, and now I am going to tell you that as in the last class in coordinating conjunctions I told you about an acronym fanboys. In this subordinating conjunctions, one more acronym I am going to give you now. To learn subordinating conjunctions also I am going to give you one acronym. What you have to do, then write down these main conjunctions, learn them. Okay, then again the same thing we have to do, that underline mark the first alphabet of all these conjunctions. It is I, you can see here S-A-W, then A, and then we have W, A, B, U and B. So this way, this acronym has become I saw a verb. This way you can learn your subordinating conjunctions. So to learn the coordinating conjunctions we have fanboys, and to learn the subordinating conjunctions we have a, saw, a, verb. So students, this was all for today's session. In the next class I will explain the correlative conjunctions. So please do read them and find out some more examples to do the practice. We'll meet in the next class. Till then, take care. Thank you.